Hey, crypto heads, it's the Goose with the Cryptic Paranormal Show. Hopefully, somebody can see us and hear us all right. This is our first night here on the show with the new Restream streaming application on the computers or whatever they call them these days.
On the
But
interwebs.
yeah, the interwebs.
Mhm.
But
We don't know what we're
StreamYard was
doing.
getting a little too big for their britches and like doubling their cost. And
Like
yeah,
they
it was
always do,
pretty.
man. They always
Yeah,
do.
Yeah.
so we'll be on Restream until they decide to do the same thing, and we'll just keep moving around until we
Or we
find
figure out how to use it.
right.
And yeah. And also let's point out that like it was not for a good reason. It's not like they doubled the features or anything like that. They
Right.
just doubled their price.
Yep. Yeah, and it from what I see from a business standpoint, it's because they are kind of all they're losing money because people are as they're adding things and adding price, people are backing out and going back to things like Restream and all these other programs because there's like 5 million of them to choose
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like your streaming services to watch TV. It's oversaturated, and then everybody gets what do you want to call it? Licensed for other places. That's why you
Mhm.
can't watch certain shows on Hulu anymore, and Hulu only has certain shows. It's just whatever. But I remember back in the day when we thought we were cutting the cord to save money, and now it's like you're paying almost more.
It
Yeah,
always
all of
starts
that.
off that way, man. It always starts off that way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Mhm.
just gonna pay for Wi-Fi, and I'll get Netflix and Hulu, and then I'll be good. Well,
So,
Yeah.
things
get
change.
Paramount Plus.
Right.
Yeah, and then Disney
Right.
Plus, and then just whatever. Anyways, here we are, hanging out with you guys. Hopefully, somebody's watching. I'm gonna share it out while we talk. But how are you guys doing this week?
I'm a
I know
mess.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know this hurricane's got a lot of us worried who have family down there, and I know you told us last night you weren't even sure if you're going to be on because
Yeah. I was ready.
uh,
I was ready to go. All I needed was one person down there to say, "Hey, we could use your help," and I would have been in the
Yep.
car on
You
my
have been
way.
on your way.
Yeah. I had my mental list of all the things I was going to pack and all the things that would be helpful to them, and I
right.
was ready to go. And I
There's some
slept with
crazy
garbage
video.
last
There's some
night.
crazy footage of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
I was trying to stay off of it. It was really like nesting, like before you bring a baby home and you have like,
Yeah.
all of that energy. I was trying to like focus my energy onto like cleaning and doing dishes and stuff like that
Yeah.
because I was just
Right.
doom scrolling on TikTok and it was so stressful. And then like they're obviously in the middle of a hurricane. They can't text you every 30 seconds and tell you that they're okay.
Right.
Right.
You just go hours and hours and hours and hours without hearing anything. So it was stressful and I wasn't even in the hurricane.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, I'm like, oh crap! You know what? I have relatives in Florida. I'm like, I didn't even, you don't even,
Yeah.
I don't even, because I don't see him that often, and obviously, then my sister and my grandma and stuff aren't down there, but
Yeah.
I have two uncles that retired down there. My cousin lives down there, so we got family.
Yeah.
Like I was worried about your family, and then hearing like friends on Facebook taking videos from down there. It just
Mhm.
was. Not to mention, they just went through this like a week ago.
Right. Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
and there's still people that are hurting from that. I mean, it's
And the roads were just covered with like like before the hurricane came in, the roads were covered with like, all of people's furniture, all of their belongings that had to get thrown
yeah,
away from Helene. Like all of that was still in the road. And then the roads
right,
are about to be flooded again,
right.
It just was so crazy. And it was
Yeah,
just crazy that there was like tornadoes everywhere and, you know, just I don't know. It went from like above it's like a category 5 plus
yeah.
to like a 3 when it hit landfall. It just was like everything was just wild. And
It was scary. It was
yeah.
definitely scary. A lot of and just what's also scary. You're saying you're watching Doom Talk or whatever,
Yeah.
TikTok. Just the amount of people that just were hanging there just to create content.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at me
Yeah.
using that horrible natural disaster to like gain likes and
Yeah.
followers on your
Yeah.
just stupid. Come on, man.
I
Get
mean, on one hand, like I watched a lot of like Hurricane Helene from North Carolina videos.
Yeah.
Um, people just going live, walking around, showing the destruction. And I kind of was okay with that because like the money that they were making from it went towards, replacing everything that they just lost.
Yeah. Right.
Or,
Right.
they were from a charity and all of the money that they made from views would go to, buying supplies. But yeah, there was like people who are like, oh, if I get 10 universes, I'll go walk around the block. And I'm like, you're an idiot. Get in
Yeah.
your house.
Right. Right. It's like
It's
the
natural
idiots. I mean,
selection right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Natural selection.
Jeez, oh man.
But I mean, things haven't really changed because I watch all the natural disaster shows and documentaries on TV, and people were doing it before
Yeah.
social media. They had their hi8s or their freaking VHS camcorders out there,
They're out there like this with a suitcase on their shoulder, like
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville, and this is
Hey,
Jack.
Tom, it's looking pretty good out here.
Right. What's up,
Um,
Jason? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's cool when we're on vacation to visit my family that everybody lives in the same building, so
See.
like you can go to everybody's house at the same time because they all live in the same building and it's like a
Right.
square and then there's a pool and a, like shuffleboard and all that shit in the middle of the building.
Uh-huh.
And so my family has condos like all over in this place, which is awesome when you're on vacation and visiting. But when there's a hurricane headed straight there, they
All
don't
your
have
people
anywhere to go. They can't
Right.
just go to each other's house because it's in the
Right.
same building. So it was crazy, but they're all okay. They have no power, no water. Things are messy,
Well,
but everybody's okay.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, physically they're okay now. Hopefully,
Mhm.
now they have time to kind of like
Yeah,
gather up what they need to do. I mean,
yeah,
they still might need to get out of there if they don't have electric and water for a long enough time. But
yeah. I've told everybody in my life that I may be going, just no notice. If somebody
Yeah,
down
I
there
don't blame
calls
you.
me and says, "Hey, could you come down?"
Yeah.
Yes, I
Right.
will leave in a half hour.
Yeah.
So
My uncles are stubborn as fuck, so
yeah,
they'll just sit down there through it. They're probably golfing today. If knowing them, they're probably out golfing or something.
uh,
But
but yeah,
other than that,
yeah. Hurricanes have been consuming my life, and I live in Ohio.
I know. Right? I mean, I feel like they're not getting enough attention, at least
I know.
from the people that need to be paying attention to it. But
Yeah,
that's another talk for a different show.
yeah. Different show. Oh, speaking of different shows, I did get invited to be on a podcast.
Oh yeah, what up?
Yeah. So there's this local podcast that they normally just do like conspiracy theory stuff and like
Yeah.
just whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. But they're doing a special because it's October. They want to do spooky stuff. So they posted that they were looking for somebody who's a ghost hunter. And one of my fellow real estate agents who's on the board of realtors with me tagged me in the post. And
Nice.
now I'm going to go on their podcast. And
Cool.
as long as Madison doesn't get booked, I will be at the building by myself while the guys are in their studio in Ashtabula. So
there you go.
It'll be fun.
There you go.
Do it live with you.
But I wanted to tell him to let me come back on when you talk about conspiracy theories and shit, because I could talk about that all day too.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. A friend of mine actually called me a couple of days ago, last week sometime, and he was like, "Hey, do you have 2 minutes?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. What's up?" He's like, "Do you you're pretty up on these conspiracy theories, right?" I was like, "Yeah, what do you want to know?" I ended up being on the phone with him for 3.5 hours.
Holy shit. Wow. That's deep.
So yeah. We'll see. That'll be fun. I'm nervous to like, I don't know, because when you go on like paranormal shows, like those people think you're normal. You know what I mean? Like that's what they do too.
Yeah.
But like when you go on just like a normie podcast, like he probably thinks I'm freaking crazy. And I'm just going to sit here and talk about how crazy I am.
Right. Right.
That's perfect.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, mostly live streams or podcasts I've been on are people that I already know, so they know what to
Right.
expect from me.
Right. And you know that they accept your
Right.
hobbies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going on a normie podcast to talk about what I do. And so they're the hosts and the listeners probably don't ghost hunt. So they're gonna think I'm freaking weird.
I don't
And
think
I'm here
they'll think.
for
I
it.
don't think they'll think you're weird.
Oh, they might. We'll see.
I don't. I mean, you are weird, but I mean, I don't think they'll think you're weird outside your general weirdness.
Well, that's good. I can handle that. But yeah. And we got flashlights tomorrow if you guys want to come.
I got a football game I got to go to. Again. That's my life. Football
Yeah.
games. Watching them. We're getting shirts that say we're just here for the band. Is that bad?
Those are
Is that wrong
cute.
of
I
us?
saw those. Yeah.
Pretty much after halftime, we go sit in the
Selfish,
car and wait for them to be done.
selfish.
Whatever.
That's what
Hey
happens.
man, if Stowe was playing a little bit better this year, we probably would, be a little bit more excited, but they're not and they're playing Wadsworth this weekend, which is a tough team, so
You're
I
just
was
there
like,
for
maybe
the
we'll
game.
see I Miles Garrett will show up in Rimon. I'm like, I don't think he'll
What? Why would
be at
he
this
show
game.
up?
Because he's been to a couple he lives in
Oh,
Wadsworth.
nice.
And he's actually showed up at a couple of their home high school games. So
That's
yeah.
kind of cool. That's actually super cool.
Yeah, I don't think he'd make the drive up to Stowe though, knowing he's got a game he's got to lose this weekend.
That's super cool though.
It is. I think it is. He's not from the area originally, but he's
You guys hear that?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
That's the garage cat.
Oh my gosh, you still have that thing?
Yeah, he's all fixed now. I just gotta find him a home.
If anybody would like a demonic cat.
Yeah, right. Did you get him declawed too? Like
No.
D2?
That's illegal now.
Oh, was early?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah.
No. No, he's
That's
just
him.
still in my garage.
Well,
It's gonna be a cryptid.
you should send a picture of him and I'll post
Garage
it on
cat.
Facebook for you.
The Akron
Tree.
Garage Cat.
Yeah, name 3.
Yeah. So, have you guys been seeing videos of aliens, like UFOs in different cities?
Yes, I've been seeing those, and I've been told by somebody, a friend of mine who knows people. Her name's Cassidy Connor, and I've had her on the show a long time ago when I had my own show. She was talking about that, and she's also saying that she has seen them posting pictures from the James Webb Telescope.
Oh, yeah.
Some incoming unidentified objects that
corrects
they don't
its
know
path. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not something you could just fucking edit and mess around with. Yeah. There's things that are coming in that they can't identify, that don't look natural but I don't know. It's crazy.
I feel like at this point, why the fuck not, right? Like, why the fuck not? We have already been through so much shit. Just add an alien invasion to the list.
Might as well. I don't know if you guys saw my post the other day about this.
He's not on Facebook.
Well, my crazy ass apocalyptic dream that was so real.
Wait, what?
Yes, I had an apocalyptic dream that was extremely real. It was like in modern days, like the days we're living in right now. It was something from outer space. It was more of like an asteroid type thing.
Yeah.
Scenario. But it was so real, like it was like one of those dreams where I kept thinking I was waking up from the dream, but I was literally still in the dream.
Oh, those are scary.
And when I actually woke up, I laid there almost paralyzed for like 10 minutes. Like, am I really awake?
Right.
I don't know what to do. Am I awake? And it was just crazy. And then all this shit with the hurricanes started happening, and now I'm hearing all about all this shit that they're catching on the telescope that could be man-made, but there's other things they're seeing that could be like black holes moving towards us and freaking asteroids that are just like
do it.
I'm like, whatever. I mean, mentally, I think I'm preparing myself.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right. Just tell me when to stop paying bills, okay? Like, just
right.
tell
Oh,
me
I
when
stopped doing that a long time ago.
I haven't seen any of that.
Like, yeah.
I've been watching a lot of LL Cool J and Eminem.
It's probably why you haven't seen any of it.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Cobra Kai reaction videos?
No, because I still have to watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Couple more videos. So nope, I've been watching like Murder Graham do and his listening to his album.
Okay. Hey, probably a lot more fun and happy than what we're doing.
For you. Better for you.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like the more things I learn, the more I hate it here.
Yeah.
just
go. I mean, if you guys invade, just take me with you. Like, I'll go willingly.
Right.
Yeah. Just take me and my family. Keep us safe. Take us away from here.
Yeah.
We miss you
Eminem's
too.
Gonna be a grandpa, man.
Love you. What's that?
That's messed up. I said Eminem's gonna be a grandpa. That's messed up.
Yeah. I mean,
that makes me feel old.
He's old though.
He's 1 year older than I am.
Yeah. That's old as shit.
Like 62? How old are you?
Yes.
Old ASF, bro.
Old as fuck, man.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, when I worked that Stone Temple Pilots show, I thought it was just a Stone Temple Pilots show, and a lot is like Stone Temple Pilots and live. But I didn't realize they were selling their 30th anniversary of their albums. I'm like, what the fuck?
So what?
I'm like 30th anniversary, and then Weezer Blue album is celebrating its 30th anniversary. I'm like,
no, I refuse to believe that.
This is
93.
I didn't say that, Tina.
I said it. I just mean him.
But yeah, it's crazy. And people are saying like, "Oh, we can hear like Nirvana on the oldies station." The what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. No, I can
no,
get
it's
like
on the regular radio station. You guys just call it the oldies station.
Yeah.
And it just says it in its name, but I don't care.
Right.
That's so funny.
I mean, the oldies station now is like my Pandora station. So
yeah, yeah. I pretty much stopped like listening to new music. I tried for a little bit.
I don't like it.
I was like, no.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
But my playlist is like ADHD all the way.
So is mine. So is mine.
It's like freaking Metallica, Amon Amarth, and then Billy Joel and
Hamilton.
Freaking Hamilton, exactly. Hamilton's on there.
And I go country in some of mine.
Yeah, I have country.
I have old country like Nelson.
Right. And look at what Tim said. It's true.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know you're old when like your music is in the grocery store or the elevator.
I can't. That sucks. I can't see the comments.
What? He said I enjoy it when Led Zeppelin's playing at the grocery store.
Hold on a second, I might be able to fix this. Yes. Well, I see his name.
Okay. That's
there you go.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm good with that.
There you go.
Yeah, I can see all three of you now.
Yay.
Well, I love seeing the yacht rock versions of some of the shit we grew up listening to in high school.
What is yacht rock?
It's like the Muzak version of like rock and roll songs, where it's like like kind of jazzy sounding and like easy listening versions of like Smells Like Teen Spirit, shit like that.
Yeah,
that's not yacht rock. Don't ever say that in the same sentence of.
I don't even know.
No, they're like converting it, like they're making it into that.
No, man.
Like
yacht rock's like Hall & Oates or something like that, and Richard Marx.
Well, yeah, but they're making newer stuff sound like that.
Like, are you?
Another reason.
Weezer as newer
stuff. Richard Marx says and shit like that.
It's another reason to hate AI.
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
But I did. You didn't like that video I sent us about the alien mask that looks.
No, dude, those
You sent us
alien
a
masks.
video?
Yeah,
Yeah, you said no way, dude. I hate it. I would have punched him.
yeah.
Oh no, that's
The
yeah.
guy
Okay,
putting that.
we'll put that there.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, those masks are going to get somebody killed.
Yeah.
Like, not
Yeah.
even, and you can't even blame the person that does it either, because that's
No.
like legitimately scary.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
I
Some
would
of these
run
masks
you
are-
over if I saw you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you think you're being funny, stand in somebody's driveway with that alien mask on, they're going to run you over, and they would be justified to do it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I thought it was an
maybe not
alien,
in a
man.
court of law. Maybe not in a court of law. People don't take my word for it. I'm just saying, I feel like they would be justified.
Denise is not a
That is
registered
not legal
lawyer,
advice.
and she does not hold a
legal
law
advice.
degree per se.
Right. Well, hey, you know, I can't say I wouldn't shoot a bitch if I'm like driving through the country and see
Exactly.
a fucking dude standing out in the middle of nowhere dressed as a clown with a red balloon.
Those.
I'm blasting the
Why?
motherfucker.
Why would people do that?
I don't know.
That'd be the worst thing in the world, man, nowadays.
But if you were an alien, you could totally walk around on Halloween
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I mean,
and be like, "Do you like my mask? It's a really good mask.
Right.
It's a realistic mask."
Michael Myers.
That's when they do walk around.
Halloween. Yeah.
So is Bigfoot.
Oh my gosh.
I did see another video, a Bigfoot video, but it's weird. Like
The one where he's sitting like in a trail cam.
yeah, that one. I
He's
don't know
just,
about
like,
that one.
Pondering his thoughts.
I've been trying to download these things, but people are like blocking you from being able to download them now. So then I saw this other one where this guy was claiming that Bigfoot was being airlifted out of Kentucky woods, like in the mountains. You see like these two helicopters flying out, and like you see these chains hanging down and like something floating in between them. Like, I don't think Bigfoot's so big you would need two helicopters.
No, that's
First
ridiculous.
of all, they wouldn't do it like that. Yeah, they would use a Chinook.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there's no reason. I don't think two helicopters can fly together like that.
That would be way too hard logistically.
No, they were connected by this thing with this,
Yeah,
this thing floating in
no
between
way.
them. I'm like,
Nope.
No. That's not real.
Impossible.
I saw the trail cam one, and they keep repeating, "What's up, Andrea? Mama Roof."
Andrea, hello.
Yeah,
the trail cam one seems like super staged.
Yeah. This will be a lot more effective if I can get these fucking things downloaded too, so I could show them and do the truth fact or fiction type thing. We got to do that again.
That's what
and it sucks because I got people send me, especially our buddy, our boy is constantly, Dennis Tope is constantly sending me weird videos that scratch my head, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I can't keep up with the amount that he sends me. A lot of times he sends me TikTok, but he's messaged me on Facebook, and I have a hard time opening them anyways.
I can't either if somebody sends me a TikTok through Facebook. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, Heisenberg. Tim said Chinooks are big enough to carry Bigfoot inside. Those things, they have helicopters that you can drive tanks into. Like, Bigfoot is not that big.
No.
Right.
Unless they're afraid, like, he's going to, like, break out and, like, kill everybody on board. But still, I mean, whatever. Stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't take two helicopters.
Anytime they move big things, man, a Chinook is the thing to use.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they can even carry it.
Even if Bigfoot was a giant, I feel like it could carry him.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
And I don't think that Bigfoot's a giant. Andrea says they were just probably.
But I don't understand. Like, why would two helicopters be carrying one object?
I mean,
like, you could see like the chain or the lines coming down, but the thing didn't look that big. So what was it? What would it be if it's not Bigfoot? And if it's a real
two helicopters. Wait. Two helicopters were chained together.
Yeah.
Not together, but they were connected by whatever they were carrying
or something.
Yeah.
What? There was like a line like this?
Yeah, to each
Yeah.
one.
Now I gotta see if I could find this
Flying
video
at the
of
same
something.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have very skilled helicopter pilots that could do it, but it just
I'm sure,
seems
yeah.
super sus. I don't know about that. Andrea says practice. Andrea says I'll have to show my husband. He's good at military stuff. Where's the video? Andrea, here's the thing. We are not computer savvy, and we have a new streaming service, and we have no idea how the fuck to use it. So we haven't figured out how to put videos on here yet.
I can't believe you would fly two helicopters right together like that, chained together.
Silly. It seems silly. I mean, I guess if they were long enough chains that, like, if one of them were to crash, it wouldn't affect the other one, but
it would always affect the other one.
Well, unless they had like a thing to cut it off real quick.
Quick release?
Oh, Tim's bringing up the good shit tonight. Yeah, like a quick release. He said, have you all seen the Northern Lights?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I did. I
haven't seen them great, but the first time a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I saw them, yeah.
Do we want to talk about how bizarre that is?
It's just because of the sun's electromagnetic fields.
Okay.
But like
the sun, solar storms.
Constant amount of solar storms. It just seems
like,
a little abundant.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you this. I bet you if there was no solar storms going on, you guys would be like,
okay.
There's no solar storms going on. I don't know what's going on there.
But why have we never had them in my 41 years of life? And now we've had solar storms. They're talking about you could see the Northern Lights again tonight.
How do you know that they've had those before? They just didn't know what was going on.
But Andrea said they're moving an alien ship.
Oh, okay.
Possibly.
With the helicopters. Sorry, we're jumping all over the place.
I think I might get it. I'd be able to get it.
She said, I thought there was supposed to be a big solar storm coming. I did hear that there was one. There was two actually in a row. And they were actually both facing us. Like a lot of times there's solar storms, but they're like on the other side of the sun. So they like go away from us. But there was 2 days in a row where there were very big ones and they both were facing directly at us.
That's not even what you have to worry about. The poles are going to flip before any of that stuff happens.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, they said that the center of the earth stopped spinning.
Yeah, I'd like to know how they figured that out.
Thank you. And people just like read the news and they're like, oh, honey, did you know that the middle of the earth stopped spinning? Does nobody say like, tell me how you know?
Well, we did some math. It's always math. Always math. Because nobody understands math except mathematicians, so they can say whatever the fuck it means whenever they want.
It's fucking wild.
I hate math.
But the center of the earth stopped spinning. Really? First of all, how'd you know it was spinning in the first place?
How do you even know it's down there for sure?
Right. Dude, it's so hard helping my kids with homework because they'll ask me something, where they'll like, oh, we're learning about the center of the earth is magma. And I'm like, is it? How do you know? It's hard. That's why I could not homeschool.
Oh shit!
They got Bigfoot down here in Georgia. Guy dragging him with that helicopter. Wonder where they're taking him. Down here in Georgia.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I mean, it looks like they're both trying to carry it, right?
Yeah. Also, does nobody have a Samsung Galaxy?
Oh, it says it's in Georgia. Okay. That could be anything.
Yep. That's not a bottom of a helicopter.
That's weird. That was the thing they were carrying. Or Huey.
I don't know.
Okay, so Andrea says that they could use helicopters to move stuff, but it's kind of unlikely because you wouldn't need to unless it was over 500,000 pounds, right? Which Bigfoot would not be. And then Timothy said they're Huey copters.
Huh. So, yeah.
First of all, there was a very shitty quality video.
Yeah, it was. As all our most videos of Bigfoot in a day and age of 4 and 8K video on your your phone.
I can literally take pictures of the moon.
I know. Right. Oh, geez. What did I do?
This is like the worst quality.
What am I doing?
Andrea says maybe it's like air conditioners to be used in large buildings.
That makes more sense.
And also, it's super hard to tell. Like, it could just be like a giant log. And maybe it was stuck somewhere, and that's why they had to have 2 people to get it out.
I mean, it doesn't look staged or edited, but it's not what that guy is saying it is. He's on crack. And I can't tell if it's actually just one helicopter flying it.
Yeah.
Or if it's 2.
Yeah.
When I look at close up, like, because you can actually zoom in on the phone, it looks like 2 different helicopters, like 2 different kinds of helicopter.
Yeah, it looks like 2 different kinds.
Andrea's husband said it looks like machinery.
Plus, if that was just recent and in Georgia, it could have been something to do with
hurricane
damage from hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Andrea said, I'm with you. Video quality has gotten so much better on cells, and we still get crappy pictures of everything. I know.
Right.
It's terrible. Or like when you do find somebody who actually does zoom, then you move the slightest bit and the camera is like all over the place. So you only see the thing for like a second. Yeah. Welcome to the Roscoe Show. Oh, it's Roscoe.
Skinwalker. That's another thing that's been on TikTok as far as the paranormal thing. People just basically video or like filming their dogs or their neighbor's dog and saying, "Oh, it's a skinwalker," and putting like scary music to it just because the dog's looking at him weird. Oh, look at the skinwalker. I'm like, you fucking moron.
There was a trend for a little bit where people were asking their dogs if they were humans in a past life, and you should Google it sometime or search on TikTok or something. But some of these dogs like had the weirdest responses I've ever seen.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
It was cool. It was cool. Some of the dogs looked at their owners like, "What? How do you know that?"
I believe in reincarnation and living several lives.
Back as dogs, though, I feel like
I just hope I don't come back as an insect.
That would be some karma.
I think. Right, yeah, I mean, do we know that insects have emotions? Like, I feel like it has to be something.
I feel like it.
It does just more than function and survive. Like, it's got to have I know dogs and cats have emotions for sure. I know birds probably do. A lot of animals do.
You can tell when you see animals with their babies.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a really good way to tell.
I love watching gorillas with their children.
Oh, so cute! They wrap their little arms.
Especially the big silverback dads, like when they're wrestling with them. I'm like, you're gonna hurt that thing, but that thing just rolls and gets right back up and jumps on them again.
They're so cute.
What would you come back as, Angie? That's a good question.
Timothy, are you saying you would come back as a crow?
Crows are smart.
I feel like the universe might send me back as an insect as paybacks for all of the times that I kill spiders in my house. I'm trying to get better about it and let things outside, but sometimes you get scared.
Tim said yes, you would come back as a crow.
Yeah. They're so cool.
What
I've
would
been
you want to come back as if you had the choice?
a human. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. If they're, I don't know.
So, Mr. Daryl Evans. I don't know. I would. Okay, let's call it people's. Or if you had to choose an animal to be reincarnated as, what would you choose?
Mm,
So we're kind of getting into the whole spirit animal conversation. What do you feel like you connect with more?
I don't like my first instinct was to say a dog because they're spoiled and they have amazing lives, but then there's also ones that have terrible lives.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say a dog with a good owner?
Why not?
Yes, that's my answer.
Wasn't there a movie kind of like that where this dog, like these family, like a young family had a dog and like the dog passed, but the dog came back as another dog?
You think I watched that movie?
I
I saw
don't
the
know. I'm
previews
asking
and
if they're.
immediately put it on my banned list. I would have
Yep.
cried
Oh, you
the
did?
entire time.
Oh yeah, it's called Dog. Thanks, Tim. Oh, Tim would come back as a dog. Well, that's
I think
no
the movie is
surprise,
called
man.
like A Dog's Life or something, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
watched like Marley and Me. I didn't even finish the book. I got towards the end and I was like, you know what? This is far enough for me.
I see where this is going.
And I stopped. And I've never watched the movie.
Yeah, that was the only movie that my husband has ever cried at. I've been with my husband for like 15 years and I've only seen him cry like 3 times and one of them was watching Marley and Me. And if anybody brings up that movie, like I'm surprised he can't hear me and just scream, "Fuck that movie," because he hates that movie so much. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
I stopped reading the book and then I would never watch the movie. I was like, I can see where this is going.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He'd want to be a goose.
That
Well,
would
you could
be fun
definitely,
too.
you could be like pretty much shit anywhere you want to and not get away with it.
And you could just chase people all the time.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember my neighbor's goose?
I remember seeing pictures of it. Yeah.
Is it still there?
No, he sadly learned that he was a goose and he flew away and hasn't come back.
That's a good answer, Tina. Crows are her spirit animal. She would like to come back as any animal. She wouldn't want to come back as any animal that has to rely on a human. Yeah,
That's
fuck
what
that.
I'm saying.
Golden eagle. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like humans are garbage, so I don't know.
Well,
But like,
think I was kind of like I know my spirit animal is a bear. There's no getting around that. And I would love to come back as a bear, but like I would be like deep woods, mountain, like away from people bear. Like,
yeah,
I'm not eating trash. I'm going to forage for
you're
my
not,
own food.
you're not gonna be a Gatlinburg, Tennessee bear.
No.
That just walks into
Like, let's go see what's going on. Let's go scare some people. Maybe they'll drop their food.
I don't even know what my spirit animal is. Tina, what's my spirit animal? She knows.
My luck, I'd come back as a sloth.
How do you? That's not so terrible.
Well, I guess I'm just really slow, and I'm so impatient.
Yeah.
I would drive myself insane.
Well, that's why then you would come back as that, because that would be your life lesson. You know, I feel like every time we come here, we have a lesson that needs to be learned.
Right.
And what better way to teach somebody patience than make them so that they can only move at a certain pace?
Right.
You definitely
that happens as you get older anyway. So
yeah.
What about you, Heisenberg? What do you think? What would you like to come back as?
I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, it's a tough one. A skunk is rough though, because that's like everybody hates them, like for no reason. Nobody ever knows anything about the skunk. They just hate it. Like,
I love
skunks. They're nice. What if they like to be petted?
Maybe come back as a whale.
Yeah.
My buddy had a pet skunk. He had it descended. And,
yeah, my dad did too.
Yeah. And that thing was like a cat. I mean, we just sit there and it'd jump up on her lap and just like curl up and you'd pet it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're nice. But everybody's like, oh my God, a skunk. So that would be tough to come back as.
Well, I mean, it's a
Ooh.
defense mechanism. I mean, they
Skunks
don't
are
just
so freaking cute.
yeah, they are.
Tina said maybe it's a wolf. I could see that.
Yep. Ferocious.
I like how
Wonder
like
what the fuck are you?
everybody's things are about attacking humans.
Right.
I'm gonna be this animal so I can attack humans.
Right.
Skunks are cute though. And Jeremiah said that it that sounds like a karma thing. But it kind of is. It kind of is.
Yeah.
Because seriously, if you're brought here, if your soul is brought here to learn a lesson and you were super impatient in a past life, then the universe is going to be like, bitch, calm down. You're going to learn patience this time.
Right.
Get put into a super slow body.
Hurry the fuck up. Just get up the goddamn tree. I throw myself off and just fall just to get myself over to be over with it.
Now I want to see an animated series about an impatient sloth. Oh, good times.
What if they just think we're super fast?
Right?
We're just flying by.
Everything around them is like the Flash.
Right, right.
Aw. I don't know. I always think about weird stuff like that.
That's why we have the show.
Like how nobody thinks about the skunk's feelings. What?
I can't help it. I stink. I mean, I'm a skunk.
I didn't mean to.
Like, don't scare me or piss me off. You won't smell it. Or don't run over me on the freeway.
I also have the toxic trait that I think like animals understand that I'm not going to hurt them and whatever. So
Yeah.
I will be the person that like dies from trying to pet something I shouldn't.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you think I'm nice?
Can I pet that dog?
You know I'm
Wanna
not
pet
going
that
to hurt
dog?
you.
Who's been to Gettysburg?
Jeremiah has.
Oh, lucky. I haven't been to Gettysburg since I was a little kid.
I've never
It's on
been.
the bucket list. I want to go there so bad.
I know.
But, everybody wants to go to Disney World or
stupid family vacation.
the beach. Let's go to the Outer Banks and get a condo on the beach. I want to go to talk to dead soldiers at Gettysburg.
It is a tough sell to be like, hey kids, want to go learn some history about a war? No, they don't. That's
if
terrible.
I talk to them, it depends on which kid I talk to. If I talk to Piper,
but now
she's like,
they're getting older. You might be able to talk them into it. But when they were little, you can't talk a 5-year-old.
Oh, no, yeah.
You want to go to Disney or Gettysburg?
Yeah. Mickey Mouse or Civil War reenactment?
Right. Yeah.
At that age, like, what's Civil War? What's that? Isn't that an Avengers movie?
Just tell them that all the people are dressed up like Disney princes.
Yeah. Yeah. They are kind of.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I do. And it's embarrassing how close Gettysburg is to us. And we have
I know. That was a horrible trip too with my family because we did not plan it. So we just went and like had no hotel reserved. End up staying we went to like 3 different motels in a day because they were all disgusting. It's a real poorly planned vacation.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun to go.
Wanted to go. I definitely get affordability is always the big thing. I really want to go to the Gettysburg Bash,
right?
The paranormal convention. It looks so much fun.
Oh my gosh, so fun!
You're just you're in Gettysburg. It's just, yeah. Hell yeah, I'll go. I'm sure they got camping sites around, right? They got camping areas.
Oh yeah,
go camping.
Go camping in Gettysburg. Sounds like Carlisle Hotel.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'd go camping.
Yeah, but now camping sounds more fun, Andrea.
Right. And cheaper.
But Heisenberg will go with you. Get an Airbnb. with their
right. He's not.
I don't know. I
like,
want to know Airbnb, man.
You don't?
well, an Airbnb too. If it's like a historical place, it might be kind of a cool
No,
thing.
man. It better be a bed and breakfast or an actual hotel. Somebody calls it an Airbnb. I'm not staying.
What? Why?
I
You get a
don't
whole
like
house
them.
to yourself.
No, I don't like them. I think it's.
How do you
I
know?
think it's a
Have you ever
crazy
been to one?
concept.
You're silly.
I'm not talking about one that the person still lives in, like the one that I almost went to last year during.
Yes, Tina. Isn't it so close? Tina said, "Oh shit, it's only 5 hours."
Right.
I've driven
Yeah,
further.
I almost did an Airbnb for the Mansfield convention, Parapsychon last year.
I
But the
did,
dude
dude.
was like basically renting a room from a guy that you have to like deal with while you're there. I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
this is
that's
cool.
not okay. I got to stay with Peggy Goodell. That was
But a
sweet.
house that somebody keeps up nice and like has all the amenities, and it's a house, so you could cook your own food. You
Why
could
do you
save a
want to
lot of
cook
money
your
that
own
way.
food when you're on vacation?
So you don't have to spend money on going out to eat all the time.
I mean, go out
That's
to
the
eat a
whole thing
couple
about going
times.
on vacation.
Yeah, I guess.
He doesn't understand.
I have to go an hour away for a meeting for work, and I was debating getting an Airbnb because I have 2 meetings 2 days in a row. My husband's
Yeah,
like,
if you
"You're
got to go
ridiculous."
back, it's a pain in the ass.
Right?
Like the Parapsychon, yeah, it's only 40 minutes drive, but that's 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back, and then getting up early the next morning, 40 minutes
Yeah.
there and 40 minutes back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
fuck
not
that.
that bad.
it
I've
is.
done it.
Now, I'm thinking about getting, when I get a truck, I'm going to get a truck with a cap on it. You
Yeah.
can just camp out in the back.
For sure.
Find a Walmart parking lot somewhere and no, I'm just
Right.
kidding.
Yes, let's do that.
You can park in Walmart parking lots. You're allowed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, stay with me. I have a
Yeah.
nice place, a nice room for you.
I'll lower you down some lotion.
You're not getting me into your house of horrors.
House of Horrors? What? Horrors?
What?
Horrors?
Horrors.
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 All right.
Either one.
Andrea, the Airbnb that Peggy and I stayed at last year was awesome. It was literally, when you looked out the living room window, you could see the prison.
You lay in the bed and it like just disappears. And another bed pops up.
Yeah, Andrew is right. They do go fast. I mean,
Yeah.
especially down around Parapsychon, but even then, like a lot of them, when I was shopping around looking at them, a lot of them say only minutes from the haunted Mansfield prison. So like they definitely advertise that as an angle why you want to stay there.
For sure.
Why there's
Because then if
actually
you're searching,
Airbnbs in Mansfield. I mean, nobody really visits Mansfield just to visit Mansfield.
yeah, Andrea. Right.
They go there because of the prison.
Right.
And they go there because there's the Shawshank Trail where you can visit the different areas that they
There's
filmed the
also
Shawshank.
the Wax Bible walkthrough, sir.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Bible walk. That's what it's called. It's a Wax Bible walk.
Top-notch entertainment.
Yeah. Plenty to
Right.
do in Mansfield.
All that and get shot
completely,
Yeah.
completely off topic. But you see the new printer I got back there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That looks amazing. That's a good printer.
Yeah, it is.
Very cool.
Photo stock came out beautifully.
Nice.
Make my own poster. We can make our own posters now.
Hell yeah.
If I learn how to do stickers, we could do stickers on it. I mean, there's all kinds of opportunities.
That's
And
cool.
it does print up to 13 by 19 inches.
Nice.
So we could do full-size posters. Yeah.
Nice.
So, I don't know. Just wanted to get that little merch thing in there real quick.
Sorry, I'm getting an Amber Alert.
Oh, no.
Oh. Waiting for it to hit.
It was Cleveland, so I don't know if you guys will get it.
But
yeah, that is nice. Very cool.
thanks, man. So yeah. So what do we got coming up? It's about that time. I guess you could ask the question, what do we have to plug, right? Is that right?
What do we got to plug?
There you go.
Good job.
It's been a while. Been a while since we had to ask that question. Is it November 1st? We are helping with the paranormal exploration of the Lake County Historical Center up in
Society.
Painesville.
Yeah.
Society? Is it Society? Center? Okay.
I'm super pumped about that.
Helping Kathy Weber, one half of the Haunted Housewives. Teresa will be on vacation or helping out with her family in Florida, especially now. I'm sure she's going to have to be down here. But yeah, we'll be doing that. We've done it before. It's an awesome event. It's really fun. It's not too horribly huge. It's not it's usually like 30-ish people, 20 to 30 people, sometimes even smaller. And a lot of the people, it's so popular. A lot of people, there's a lot of return visitors for every time. So,
because it's a building that's not open all the time for paranormal investigations. It's like once a year, literally. So, people, as soon as those tickets go on sale, they get them.
Yeah. So we're helping out with that, the three of us.
Did they go on sale yet?
I have no idea.
I believe so. It's hard. I don't think Kathy hasn't really had time to actually advertise it too much.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't have Facebook, so I don't really. I mean, like I said, I don't know anyway. They didn't know if they went on sale because I have people that might want to go to something like that.
Right.
Right. I know I posted something about it quite a while ago when we first decided or realized that we could be a part of it. But if you look up Lake County Historical Society on Facebook, they post all their stuff there.
But I don't think they post that.
Let me go back real quick and see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's on the Okay, it's on Lake. It's at Lake Historical Society. Trying to figure out who posted the event.
Yeah, I can Google it. I'll find it.
It's called Para X Paranormal Experience.
Thanks, Andrew.
At the Lake County Historical Society. So, right there.
What?
Ohio. There it is. Yeah. That's the best way to share it right now. We'll share it on our Facebook page and everything, and we'll get Kathy in here in a week or two and have her come on and chat with us if she has time.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's just cool to have access to a building that you don't normally have access to.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously it's fun for us because we get to run the investigations and be so hands-on with it. But
and it's really laid back. It's really laid back. We don't people are allowed to kind of like break off in the areas that we were like in at that time, and they can, sneak off into a room that's open. It's allowed to be in, but it is one thing you do have to understand. It is a museum, so you have to be careful and very respectful of everything that's there. But it's still it's a good time.
Yeah,
it's a good hangout time. So
and then I have that podcast next week on Monday.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, is that a live stream type podcast, or is that going to be like recorded and released?
No, it's live.
Okay.
No.
Then
I have not.
Yeah, there are a lot of mannequins.
There are mannequins. Yes, if you are going to go to the Historical Society, please know there are mannequins.
Yep.
Yep.
They will scare the shit out of you. Even if
I
you
gotta say something that I'm proud of. Lincoln had his math scores.
Yeah.
He ranked 97th percentile in reading and 81 or 84 in math. So
nice.
And that was like above national averages.
Yeah.
Let's take after his mom.
I know.
Great job, Kate.
Good
That's
job,
what
Kate.
I say, man.
Good genes. It's got good genes on that side.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy too. Smart ass. Smart guy.
Yeah, smart ass.
Smart.
All right, crypto heads, it's about that time. Thanks for dealing with us as we kind of travel through this new system. It's really
such a mess. Sorry.
It's a mess, but we'll get used to it. It's not that horribly different from StreamYard, but it's a different enough to where it's going to be some growing pains. So we didn't want to put a guest through that tonight, and but we'll get one on. Hopefully a friend of ours that'll be understanding in the next round next week, and we'll go from there. So. Oh, quick shout out to all of our friends in the South dealing with what remains of Helene and what's going on with Milton. That's the one that's prayers, vigils, whatever you believe in, sending good vibes down there. We love you guys and everybody. If I don't know you, we love you, and we just hope everybody comes out of this okay. Mm-hmm. If you're alive and not hurt, you're doing good.
Right.
Mike, your hair is awesome.
Tina says your hair is awesome. I forgot you can't see the comments.
No. Stop it, Tina.
You stop it.
Have a good night.
Oh, and don't be an asshole.
That's right. Don't be an asshole. We love you guys.
We love you. We'll see you next week.